Mounjaro buddies, welcome back to, well, it's sort of my Mounjaro journey today. It's a very short, and I mean very short video, because I want to thank the people that pointed out that my videos are stuttering and freezing towards the end. I didn't realise. I don't know how long it's been going on, so I do apologise deeply. I've been using an editing tool on my phone, because I do it on my phone, called Adobe Rush. Now, all the videos on my channel have been done in Adobe Rush. I'm very used to using it, and although I hadn't been using Adobe Rush for a time when I wasn't making videos, it's still updated on my phone. And I've got a more up-to-date phone. You know, I've got more powerful phone than I had when I was making videos before. I don't know if this started when I started all my videos, so you've got 6 months of videos with stuttering. I haven't had time to go and have a look. But it appears what's happened is when it's rendered on my phone, that's when it's gone into this stuttering mode and freezing. Now, I thought, oh God, isn't my phone too overloaded with stuff? Have I got to get rid of... Anyway, I checked. I've got enough RAM usage and I've got enough memory. And I checked all the Adobe forums, and it appears this is a very, very common thing, and people are sort of walking away from Adobe Rush, it is a really good tool. It's a really good editor, but not if it makes your videos stutter after about 15 to 20 minutes, which is what apparently mine is doing. So I really apologise about that. I've now downloaded a new editing tool, which I've looked up, and people have said it's a really, really good editing tool. Had a bit of a fiddle with it. And I'll do a video later this week. Maybe not a very big one, but just sort of change things a bit, so it'll be a bit different. The editing will be a little bit different probably. I've got to get used to it, obviously. But yeah, so I wanted to apologise for that. You may not have been able to see what I weighed in on Saturday, which was Saturday and Sunday. I weighed in at 149.2 kilos. I was, whoa. And I think I said in the video, if you did listen, if you were brave enough to get through all the stuttering and me making strange faces, that it was probably going to be over 150 today, because it's weigh-in day, you know. Actually, I've weighed in this morning at 149.5. Although I'm a little bit up. Yesterday we sat in front of the telly, we didn't do anything. It was touring car day. We like our motorsport here. We used to be F1 fans, but I've been an F1 fan since I was a little girl, but it changed so much. And we prefer watching touring cars because you get 4 or 5 different types of race all through the day, and it goes on all day. So we sit and watch that. And yesterday I did have some crisps, because I thought I'd have a little treat while watching that. So maybe that's held on to a bit of water. Who knows? But it's a matter of ounces difference. So although it is 23.7 and the 149.2 is 23.6, it's literally ounces either side. So I'm not that fussed, but I'm actually quite happy that I've come in now at 149.5, because that is exactly a £2 loss since last week. 1 kilo. I'm happy with that. And continuing on, I've got another 5 milligram to do today, so I'll do that a bit later on. But I wanted to apologise to you all, and you've been all so brave sitting there for all this time, not telling me. Why didn't you not tell me? For goodness, I've always said put something down in the comments, talk to me. Well, if something like that's happening, I need to know, because I didn't know it was happening. I was just doing my video and uploading it as I'd always done, never had an issue. But I checked in with a friend of mine last night. She said, oh, I'm just going to watch it, and I said, well, can you let me know if it starts freezing? And she came back and she made a little film of it, and she said, yeah, it's freezing. She said it's moving on, you know, but it is freezing. So I just thought I'd come and let you know. I've downloaded a new editor. I am no longer going to... What makes me so angry is I was paying for Adobe Rush and I wasn't getting any use out of it, really. You know, because what's the point of... I mean, is it 6 months of videos? Ooh, that could be quite upsetting. Never mind. 6 months now till my next yearly thing with Mounjaro. So yeah, let's see if we can get this next 6 months working better. Nothing really exciting to report for this week. Nothing exciting to report for the weekend apart from the weight has come down, and I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, I might be just over £2 loss. It might be a bit of water, but hey, we're not going to complain about that, are we? It's going in the right direction, and that's the most important thing, going in the right direction always. Even if it's slow, even if you know, you look at me and go, oh, I'd love to do £2. Well, I don't do £2 every week, as you probably have worked out, but even if it's slow, even if it's £0.5 a week, as long as it's going down, and eventually it'll start to pick up. I know it doesn't seem very much, but it will all build up eventually. Hopefully, you're at least getting £1 a week. There are so many people on Facebook groups that say, oh, I'm losing £6 a week every week, and they make people feel bad. Do not feel bad. £1 to £2 a week is a very healthy weight loss. You don't need to be dropping massive amounts continuously. Okay, when you start, you're going to drop. I mean, I dropped over a stone in a month, which we know is water. That's what we know it is. It's water. So anyway, don't be disheartened. I'm on the right track. Hopefully you're on the right track. In the comments, come on, get typing. Let me know how you're doing. Are you doing £1 a week, £2 a week? Are you, you know, consistent, or is it you go along a couple of weeks and then you have a drop? Tell me what you're doing. I really like to know, really interested in how other people are doing it, because my journey is going to be different to yours. So talk to me. And for goodness sake, if my videos stutter, please tell me. I don't put them out for you to not be able to see what's going on or hear what's going on, because I'm pretty sure that there will be things I put up on screen you wouldn't have seen. So, okay. All right, I'm going to go now. I'm going to have my coffee. What you got here? It's my coffee. And I shall be jabbing round about midday-ish. So I shall catch up with you a bit later in the week. But please, always remember, let me know if something's not right. I can't change it otherwise. All right, have a good week, and I'll speak to you soon.